gotta breathe, 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 breathe. Let it go and let it be, be. Yeah, I hope that you're listening. There's only one thing you know you gotta do. That's breathe.
All you got to do is just breathe. Come on into the room. It is Wellness Wednesday. I am your host, Tracy Berry McGee, also known as Divine T.
And I am your co-host. And as you can see, I am traveling, but I stopped just to be a part of the Own You Now show. I am Yolanda Langford, and they call me Lady Yo.
Lady O, you are out here in this universe. How you feeling?
I am fantastic, Tracy. I came out to get some love from my family, and they threw me a luncheon in my honor. So, you hear that when they say give someone their flowers while they can enjoy them. I have thoroughly enjoyed receiving my love flowers today.
Well, that's beautiful. You do deserve your flowers. Everybody deserves their flowers. And it's important that we make sure that speaking of flowers, we have all of our wellness vendors in the house. And it's just a little sign that we got all these different treats because we got a lot coming up. But I got to ask you, I know you're out in these streets. What are you sipping on? Everybody else is online and they're popping on. I want to know what they're sipping on too. But lady, what's in your cup? What you sipping on?
Listen, I am in this California weather. It is triple digits, and only thing you could do is H2O.
That's right.
It's not St. Louis water, but it is definitely something to quench my thirst. It is very, very warm out here. And before I get started, Tracy, I want to give a shout out to my cousin who hosted the party, Ruth Ward, her daughters. We had a young lady who was Shayla Trump Master Bell. She performed. I mean, they had entertainment. They have everything. My cousin Derek Perry's here. My cousin Robin Thornton is here. Odette cooked the food. So we have just had a marvelous time. Thanks for letting me shout out my family.
Absolutely. You better shout them out. And everybody else that needs to shout someone out, let us know what you're sipping on. Andrea is in the house as well. Joan says, good evening. She is sipping on some iced tea, and Robert said he's sipping on some Simply lemonade with strawberry. See, we here in the STL, I got a little cranberry cocktail in my cup, but it's not as hot as it probably is in LA today.
Yes, well, you know what? I'm in Northern Cali.
Okay.
So it is a little warmer in Northern Cali than it is in LA. But you know what? I'm loving it all. Thankful for it all. Forgot one more person. My Uncle Wee Wee came to visit me also. So you gotta shout out Uncle Wee Wee. So I love all of them. They are so wonderful.
Well, you know what? I meant to tell you, I have an Aunt Ruth Ward in my family. How about that? Yes, but she's here in the STL. She is. Sandra Ward says she's drinking some Snapple. You remember that Snapple?
Yes. What was they had a little phrase they used to say with the Snapple commercial. I can't remember it now.
I'm not sure. But we got a lot of exclusives for y'all today. We have our wellness vendors in the house. But I know that Robert is on the B side, but he's probably on the YouTube side with all the birthday shout outs. Does anybody have birthday shout outs or celebrations? You have some birthday shout outs?
I do. We want to say happy birthday to Stacy Lightfoot. She is a Gramblinite. Honey, back in the day, she was a Arkesis. That's the dancers that dance with the band. Honey, she could kick that leg up. She was great. And she and I, thank goodness, have remained friends since the 80s. So happy birthday, Stacy. I got a happy birthday. You're going to recognize this name, St. Louisans. Happy birthday, Denise Times.
All right, Denise, happy birthday.
Denise is our songstress, but she's the world songstress. She sang for Aretha Franklin at special request at Aretha Franklin's birthday, and she's also sang for the Queen of England. Okay,
wow.
And drum roll. It is my daughter Raquel's birthday. She is 31 years young today. So happy birthday, Raquel. She is my oldest daughter, and she's out there in the DC area enjoying herself and celebrating her birthday. So happy birthday, Raquel, Stacy, and Denise.
Well, Robert is on the YouTube side tonight, and he says today is Sade's birthday, Sinbad's birthday, and Zendaya. Is it Zendaya? I think it's Zendaya.
Zendaya.
Yes, Zendaya's birthday. And so shout out to them because this is still Virgo season. And many of the people love to celebrate. My mama was a Virgo, so I'm all here for the Virgos. So shout out to the Virgos, y'all. And that's important. But
yes, indeed.
And everybody loves them some Sade. I know that for a fact. So
oh my goodness. Now there's a rumor.
I heard.
I don't know. I don't know who they are, but if they are right, supposedly there is a tour in the works for 2026. And let me tell you something. I will be there.
Yes, I will too. And I hope the rumor is true. St. Louis is getting ready for a lot of things. And one thing that's not a rumor that is true, and that is that Tina Lifford is coming to the Lou. And ladies and gentlemen, we are so excited about it because we have all of our wellness vendors. You all have been seeing them come on throughout the month, and we have a few more that's coming on, and we need to talk to them because they have so many different things that they're doing. So I want to bring up our first wellness vendor. She was one of the first to say, yes, I am all in. You know, life is lifing, but she said, I'm ready to make sure that our community is well. So we're going to bring up Locks of Glory owner and spa manager Tamika, as well as Tennille. They are in the house. Tennille told me, look, I'm working because folks are still taking care of themselves. But ladies, how are you? How are you today?
Doing well. Thank you so much. I'm honored to be here.
That's all right.
I am doing well.
Awesome. And now, ladies, we ask everyone. Tennille, I'll start with you. What's in your cup? What are you sipping on?
Well, I'm trying to stay hydrated too, so I just got me some water in my cup as well. That's until later.
All right now. I got some plans later myself, so don't
yes,
play.
ma'am.
Don't play. All right. What you sipping on?
I have water in my cup as well. It is 2 a.m. where I am, and I drank all the other things before, so.
All right now. You know what? I think I saw a little bit of that. Let me tell y'all something about traveling. This woman knows how to get out there in these streets and make sure that she takes care of herself. And we all need to take care of ourselves. And I just want to say that we're going to keep celebrating life. Tamika, I know that you've been going through your whole family, and we are here to support you and uplift you. And this is why we do this wellness show, because we know what it feels like to experience loss and to have to keep going. So I just want to say that we are all with you. Continue to stay strong. And I'm glad that you have been taken away to refill your cup.
Thank you.
So, yes. We're sending you hugs. But y'all got something going on. They said yes, y'all, because the body butter, whenever we wear anything that they have on, people are like, what is that? Now people are saying, I know where you got that from. You know, people are saying that to us. But you all do so much. We're going to let Tennille speak. Tell us about Locks of Glory and what you all offer.
Okay, so Locks of Glory, as many people know that Locks of Glory is a salon, but Locks of Glory, and we do all natural hair. So we do anything from locks, small lock, micro, sister locks, traditional locks, to braids, to blowouts, to roller sets, whatever it is, anything that is not chemical. We do color, but we don't do anything that's perming or any of that type of thing. So we deal with all natural hair. But more than that, Locks of Glory is a full service spa. So we are, I'm a licensed esthetician. We have 2 estheticians on staff. We have nail techs, and then we also, I am also a massage therapist, so I do massages as well. And so we have all of those services as well. So we can take care of you from the time that you come in. We can do facials while you're getting your hair washed. We can do a pedicure while you for the busy ladies who's on and gentlemen who's on the run. And you only got that 2 hour time on your lunch break because you're taking that extra hour that that extra time.
Yes, yes.
So you can get your little pedicure done while you over there, your manicure while you're sitting in the chair getting your hair done. So we just try to be all encompassing to be able to take care of everyone in our community. We know that people don't have time, so time is valuable. And so we try to make sure that we honor that and that we make it easily accessible for people to get the things done that they want to do. They can come in and do a 30-minute express facial to still take care of their skin, express massage, 30 minutes. They can do an hour long. So we just try to make it fit people's schedule, but we also want to make sure that you're also experiencing wellness. So for my people who are, I've had clients who have come and who dealing with loss. They will come in and sometimes they need to talk. Sometimes they need to just lay here on this bed and have somebody massage their back, so that's what we're here for. We have all of that. We have a sauna, we have a saltwater float tank, which no other salon in St. Louis, I don't think salon or spa, anything has that here. We have that right here in Locks of Glory.
I did not know that you all had a salt.
That's fantastic.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Lady, what were you saying?
Now, you know what? My grandmother always said you have to be careful. My grandmother, my nanny, Irene Carey, she said you always have to be careful who you allow in your head.
Mm-hmm.
And when Tennille was talking, it made me bring back that thought, of the natural hair and how our ancestors used to pour love into each other in styling hair. That was something that's important. Do you find that still important today, Tennille?
Oh, very much so. Very much so. So not only do we have our own clients, but what we do get is we get a lot of clients that come in that need repair. People who have just tried to go at it alone because maybe they just didn't have the funds or they thought they could do it on their own because those YouTube videos will fool you. They make it look real easy until you start doing it on your own. And so, and then they come to us. So we do a lot of repair. We do a lot of fixing. And when we do that, we love on people because we know that everyone doesn't have the money. Everyone doesn't have the time. They may not have the resources. It may be a busy mom who has money, but she don't have time because she got 3 or 4 babies. Like, bring your babies here. We got a kids room where they can come sit in here while you get your hair done, and you can look at them at the same time, and they can be loved on. You can be loved on and take care of yourself and deal with your wellness while you're still taking care of your babies. Just allowing our staff to be who they are and be here with their creativity, but also very well trained, licensed cosmetologists. So we're not dealing with just hair, kitchen stylists, that type of thing. We are very much so. We have licensed cosmetologists and those people who have been trained in this for years. So yes, ma'am, it's very important still.
Can I add to that, Tracy?
I was about to say, you have been fighting for rights for so long. Please speak to advocacy when it comes to our hair care.
Yes, I wanted to speak to the point that Tennille just talked about with our kids' room. And I think sometimes we speak about it and we don't dwell on it enough. And so even when speaking about, we have this kids' room in passing, sometimes people are like, wait a minute, wow. We're working moms, a lot of us. Those of us who don't have kids, we're aunts. We love on family. So it's very, very important for us to have this space in our business because we are about community. And if you are about community, you must be able to love on kids. It's just a must. So that room is for you as a client so that you can come and receive your wellness. But it's also space for us as a team to be able to bring our family, because we know that there's this big overlap between that work and life balance. And the more you can integrate it, the less stress, the less tension and things like that you're dealing with as a team.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
You all are going to be one of our wellness vendors, and you actually, I was going to ask, will you be giving out? Can people purchase gift cards and stuff like that? And tell everybody what will they have to look forward to when they come to the wellness experience? You want to talk to that to
Was
Neil, or
that?
you want to talk to that to Mika?
Tamika was about to say it.
So I can say that for the experience, we have two signature products that you're talking about with the smell. And our focus for this last quarter of this year is really to push those products because we know the benefit of our Glory Spray product. So our product line is Rain and Glory. And our two products are the Glory Spray, which is what we need to help keep the scalp hydrated and moisturized. And it not only smells amazing, it feels amazing in the scalp. And the same way with our body butter. Our skin is our largest organ. And when we think about wellness, we think about what are we putting on our skin that is going into our bodies. So those two products we really want to see move even more in this next quarter. So catch us outside in the community, giving out samples of our Glory Spray. Once we figure out how to get our body butter packages out, we will have samples of those as well. So catch us at different vending events. You'll definitely see us continuing our journey with the Own Your Now network, with being a vendor, because wellness is just not our thing. It's what we do. It's how we live, how we breathe.
That's it.
It's who you are.
Yes.
It's how they
Yeah.
breathe. It's how you grow. That's what it looks like. And let me tell y'all something. Whenever I travel, I come in to Neil and get my traveling spray because all water ain't the same. Lady O, you know this. And we know that our stuff needs to be hydrated inside and out. Robert is in the U City area and he says, do you all do men's haircuts?
Yes, we
We
do.
have licensed barber, cosmetologist who has barber training. She does an amazing job.
Yeah. So you
Yes.
get all your needs met. All your needs met. And let me tell y'all something.
Look, I was gonna say, listen, if I don't know how deep you can see, but she just did my haircut with all of the designs
All right,
yesterday.
now.
So
Yes.
All right, now show
yeah,
that. Turn it to the
yeah,
side. Turn it to the side. All right,
yeah. Come on now, listen. I mean, I'm gonna take the glasses off. Right, see. Yes.
That's what it looks like when we take care of our community. I keep talking
Yeah.
about this. We don't turn money over in our community enough. And when we talk about wellness, I keep going live. Lady O and I talk about why is it that we will take care of our kids and everybody else. You all want to know how to write books. You all want to know how to take care of your bodies inside and out. We got all the resources in the house. So we got to keep talking about it. We want to thank you all for coming on. It's 2:00 in the morning where she is. I'm almost 3 now. But thank you for saying yes all over the world, y'all. See, global.
Yes. Yes.
And we will see you all on October the 11th and the 12th. Safe travels back.
Yes.
Always.
Thank you.
And we'll see
Thank
you all.
you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you for having us.
Yes, thank you so much.
Oh, Lady
Our
O, she
pleasure.
got up and she is up, like up. Speaking of up, yes, they said they may have some body butter
Yes.
samples. Robert's asking about the Glory Spray and everything. I'm telling y'all, the stuff is good. And I put it all over my whole body. But speaking about body inside and out, I want to talk to you about our next guest because she is what we want to call the book shepherd. Like she gonna make sure she pay attention to details, baby. All right. She pays attention to details. I'm talking about the Jolena Johnson. Everybody say hello to Absolute Good Enterprises.
Hello.
Hello.
You look fabulous. And look
Thank
at that
you.
artwork.
Family, my mom's an artist. My dad painted that of me when I was little, and that's Wine and Paint.
All right.
Yes. Thank you.
Well, let's sip it up. Tell everybody what's in your cup. What are you sipping on?
Water.
So do you think, because you travel a lot as well, you've been in and out of our city, do you think STL has some really good water?
Sure.
He's like, sure, why not? Why not?
This is not tap water. I have a water dispenser. I actually have an actual water machine. So I produce alkaline water and acid water, acidic water, and things like that. So it's delicious once I do that.
I love
Okay.
that. I love that. Well, let's get right down to it. The business of books. You know, I talked about you paying attention to detail. Why Absolute Good? Talk to us about it.
Well, I've had this company for a long time. Absolute Good is actually another name for God. So just like Jehovah is another name. And I just knew that the service I wanted to provide, whatever I was going to do, I wanted it to be faith-based. And people didn't necessarily need to know that. Most of the time I don't get that question, but I wanted it to be, the intention is to make it whole, complete, wonderful, and a blessing to people. And so the enterprises that I offer or the things that I do, they've just evolved over time, and it's all to serve and to make this world a better place.
So when did you find out you had the gift of writing? When did that come to you?
Well, okay. So if you don't mind, let me step back 1 second. So what I do is I offer book publishing, writing coaching, ghostwriting services.
Yes.
I also do personal and professional development. So a lot of times people have a message or a platform, or they're going through transition and they want to make a change in their life. And so I listen and find out what they want to say, and then usually help them with the message. I didn't know you were going to put that website up. It's not exciting. You don't have to show that. Please take it down. Thank you. We're in the midst of transitioning. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
So you help people get their message out.
Yeah, so I write as well, but I mean, it all started when I was a little girl, and my aunt gave me a diary, and I'm sure we're all around the same age, and it had a little lock on it. And then when I would get upset with somebody, I would express my thoughts. And I really feel like when we talk about wellness and mental health and things like that, I really feel like those days were safer and they were easier because I could literally write in my diary and say everything that was happening and get that frustration, that pain, that hurt out. And so now people take it to social media and they do those things. So the world isn't as safe, and everybody hears it, and you have a meltdown, and then people don't know what's going on with you, and then you're judged and all this stuff. So basically I do pay attention to detail. I do listen, and when I notice something's going on, I do what I can to support people, because a lot of times we just need some sound wisdom, or maybe a sounding board, some objectivity. And so a lot of times people say, I want to write a book. And it's like, okay, well, why do you want to write it? And then that's where we have to get down to it, because the business of books is different than a hobby or a diary. So I just try to help people, because I know a lot of people have had breast cancer. I mean, it's been in my family. We all know somebody who's been highly affected by that. So why would we need another breast cancer book? So if you want to write about your experience, what's going to be different about your experience that you can share with the world that would help somebody else who's going through that, so that can make a difference. And then a lot of times people have different motives. So people think, oh, I'm going to write a book, I'm going to be famous. No, it doesn't work that way. It's a lot of work. And it's not just writing the book. It's also being clear about what you have to say, why you have to say it, and what your intention is. Are you trying to change the world, or are you just trying to entertain people?
That's
okay.
That's
are you trying to be, are you a background singer, and then you want to be Diana Ross the Boss when you finish writing because you think you really did something? Or are you here to make a difference for somebody else? Are you here to inspire them or to help them or to do something? So that's what I do. I listen, I support, I give feedback. And sometimes people might have 3 things that they think they want to accomplish, 3 bullet points. And before we're done, we actually have a published book.
Well, Jelena, you have so many hats.
Yes.
You also are a speaker. And I want to know that when people come to the event, they absolutely can come to you if they want to write. Do you also bring some of your author's books, or what does that look like?
I will have a display of some of my authors' books. I do not sell my authors' books because I want them to sell them, but I'm always sharing their messages. I thought we would have one. It's about menopause, so we'll have to come back later, but it's going to be the best book to help women our age. And she had a few things go on. So it's really important. But yes, I will share some information about that.
Speaking of menopause, Lady O and I, if you all did not watch the show today on PBS, we had Erica Taylor, as well as we had Dr. Kelly Edwards talking about menopause and all kind of tea. But the book, when it comes out, that means you have to come back. You'll have to come back.
That would be great. Let me just say her name is Dr. Ursula Thatch, and the book is called You Mean I'm Not Crazy? My Hormones Have Been Betraying Me. And I have been her client since 2019, and I probably would have died during COVID had I not gone to her. It's natural hormone therapy. And when I tell you, from vitamin D levels to the ability to sleep to hot flashes to all that stuff, these things happen because we've lost vital areas of our body, and we haven't been taught about that as women and as people. And so I'm so excited about that because, like I said, my goal is to help change the world, one word at a time. And if I can help somebody else do it and they have that information, we got to get it out there.
I love that.
love it.
Well, speaking of one word at a time, and we're going to, Tamika, I see you're still in the chat. Please don't leave because we didn't ask you your wellness word for the day. One word at a time. What is your wellness word of the week, Jolena?
Faith.
Faith. Yes. Speak to that.
That's what it takes. I'm not sure Tamika's situation, but so many things are happening. Actually, I'm on my way to a fundraiser. One of my schoolmates, her son was the one that was injured in the explosion we had here in North County. And when you're going through stuff, I can't imagine having your child and 85% of their body burned. I've had another friend who recently, her son was murdered here in St. Louis. And every day I have to have my faith so I can be strong and stand in the gap and be able to pray for others. So faith has to be it, because what do we have if we don't have it?
What do we have if we don't have it? You're absolutely right. So that means that you will be making sure that you support our community as well as supporting a Black-owned business. I think that's going to be a St. Louis happy hour. If anyone wants to hop on over there and make sure that you support the family as well as taking care of a Black-owned business, because that's what it looks like when we come together. So we thank you for that. One of my good friend Sin was impacted by this space as well. So we got to take care of our community because we all we got. So we know that you got to run. We want to thank you. We look forward to seeing you on September 11th. Look, next week, y'all.
Next
we
week.
keep telling y'all next week. Don't wait. City, get your tickets. Don't wait. Thank you so much, Joe, for coming on, and we will see you next week.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome. Oh, okay. We got another guest, but I know, Tamika, can you hold on? Give me a thumbs up because I want to get your wellness word in. But we got somebody who's all about growing. And when I talk about this, I've seen her. Look, it's like from the beginning to the end. She started with the hair and all of these things because she is a consultant and she grows everything. So everybody, if y'all want to put it in chat, you can just put Tracy Grows because Tracy grows. And we're not talking about hair right now. We're not talking about hair no more. What are we talking about? Tracy.
Hello. How are you guys?
We are doing just great.
We are well. I am well. I'm well, and you look well. We got to ask you, sis, what's in your cup? What you sipping on?
I am sipping a big old thing of water, trying to stay hydrated, trying to water my plants because we all are living plants.
Yes.
I love that. That's a good segue. Tracy Grows. We know that you are watering more than just your body. You have stepped into the wildflower pot where everything is just blooming. Talk to us about what is the wildflower pot?
The Wildflower Pot is a space where you can come as your wild self and get you a wild plant or some wild flowers and just enhance your living environment, your workspace with living nature. Nature is such an important part of our environment, and it's organically usually outside. So my job is to bring it into the inside to provide people with a sense of calm, a sense of nurturing. A lot of times when we give and we nurture, it honestly feeds our souls. So that was my inspiration with the Wildflower Pot. And of course, it's an avenue for me to be creative. I have to beautify things. I consider myself a beautification specialist, as Tracy mentioned. I started in the hair and the skin dimension, and when my time was up, actually before my time was up, I was playing in plants and flowers, but I decided to take my skills on over to nature. And with that, as you can see, I do outside events with florals and botanicals. I also do interior design. in as far as plants are concerned. And I do restoration services. So if you have plants in your home or your business and you just need help with watering them or repotting them, I'm your girl. I
Yes.
also yes, and a lot of people are like, I don't want to repot this big old pot. Well, give it to me. I work out and I work out with intention so I can handle this job.
And people don't realize plants need space to grow. They get the small
Yes.
pot and well, it's growing wild. No, it's growing. And so you have
Yes.
to repot your plant. But repotting isn't for the weak of heart, honey. I know that because I love plants, and Tracy
Okay.
will tell you, I'm always saying I got to go put my hands in the soil. I got to go put my hands in the soil. So you actually are bringing life into people's
Mm.
environments. I remember my
Yes.
grandmother, she grew the ivy. Y'all remember when the ivy used to grow across the wall,
Oh,
down, across?
yes.
And it used to be to me as a kid, like, oh my gosh, that was a little weird. But now it was art. I mean, because if you could grow your ivy all the way across the wall, you had the green thumb. So
That is so true. And that
you said
people people usually grew it in the kitchen. The kitchen or like the sunroom was a place to see that ivy.
Well,
yes, yes,
I
yes. So
literally, I said I want to learn. I'm there to learn. I want to figure out where my how I can grow stuff that I don't kill, and so I'm looking forward to learning more about it. Tracy is gonna pour into us. She's gonna pot into us so we all can grow. So you all need to
Yes.
be there. See what it's all about. This wildflower pot and get some. Look, nothing like fresh flowers, right? And making sure.
Yes.
And you're also going to be a part of Frizz Fest as well, right? I know you do
Yes.
that every year.
So
So,
I will not be vending at Frizz Fest, at least not this year, but I help with the flower and plant design across Frizz Fest. So when you see the stage, when you see some of the installations and the sunflowers and all the natural botanicals, I did that.
I
did
did
that.
that.
Did that.
That's the wildflower pot. And we love wildflowers. An important thing about the wildflower pot is the importance of things growing in their natural state and not always taming them. Taming is not always necessary. Sometimes it's important to grow and flourish into your natural wild self.
All right. You hear that to your natural wild self because we all have the wild side and it has to grow.
Absolutely.
She's going to be at our event, y'all, the OYN Wellness Experience. And so you'll get to experience Tracy and all things that grow. As a matter of fact, everybody that is going to be there is about us growing together. And so we want to make sure that we realize this. I know that you all know each other. I'm going to bring both of you all up here together so you all can share your words because everybody's connected. But Tracy, what is your wellness word for this week?
My wellness word for this week is water. And why it's water? It's because we literally need water to live and to survive. And it's important that we pour in ourselves pure H2O, not just soda, not just juice, but we have to nurture our bodies with water so that we can thrive, stay hydrated, keep the skin tight, and keep the melanin from not cracking. Okay. But yeah, water is just one of the most essential basic needs as a living creature.
That's
Yes.
it. That's it. T, what is your word? Everybody drop your words in the chat, y'all.
My word, and actually, as she said it earlier, intentionality. I have been really drawn to that word because we have to be intentional with everything, with how we love, with how we love on the community, with how we reach out to people. We know so many things because we have so many things going on in our brains, but to take the time, take a deep breath and have intentionality, to be intentional about supporting your small businesses, your Black-owned businesses. We could talk about them and know about them all day long, but you have to be intentional. So that's my word.
That's it. That's
All
it. I
right.
like that. Lady O, what is your
Let
wellness
me
word?
let me tell you, I'm just gonna shout out my aunt Cynthia Boyd. You all see her all the time. And you see her in the comments. My aunt Cynthia Boyd and my aunt Edith Fry. So my word is family because my family, let me tell y'all something. when your family they're intentional about coming to water you, and they come together and celebrate you. It's not a funeral. It's not someone getting out of incarceration. They are celebrating just me. So my family is everything, and my word is family.
That's it. That's it. I love that. I love that. Thanks for that, Tracy. Anybody that wants to drop your words in the chat, please feel free to. I think for me, my word is going to be flowers. And I love the fact that we are looking at being able to give our flowers to each other, because that's important. I'm excited about this week that's coming up, because this week is almost over. I know that a lot of people have a lot of things going on. So for you all to be able to buy your tickets and come and be a part of our event, don't sleep on taking care of yourself, ladies. I keep saying, I don't like saying, why do we wait to the last minute to get our tickets and things like that? But we got some amazing, this woman, her book is awesome. She's coming in town. She's going to have a wellness conversation. All of our vendors are women. All of the people that are taking care of her while she is here, from Sweet Art to Brown's Transportation. We're going to have journals, stuff that you put on your body, in your body, but making sure that you also take care of your body to figure out what it looks like for you to grow.
Yeah.
So I'm excited about all of that, yo. I really am. And looking forward to it. So as we wrap up tonight, I just want you all to know that every part of our journey, this faith walk that we call the Joy Cipher, every time that we tap in, I want you all to understand that it is a faith walk for us to continue to walk and understand that when we water each other with intentionality, we all become family, because we are the community that we need, and we will continue to be. So I hope that you all understand that when we say that we're taking this faith walk together, we literally are taking this faith walk together. And I don't care if you don't know anything about the wellness, this space that we're in this space because we knew that we needed to take care of ourselves. We knew that we needed to understand the value of what it looks like for us to come together. And as Auntie Cynthia says, be our natural selves in everything that we do. Because when we are our natural selves and we gather together, we're able to take care of each other and be a family. So I hope that y'all continue to be organic in everything that you do, because that's what we're going to do. We're going to continue to be organic and water ourselves and show up. All right. Yes. She said a cup of lubrication. Oh, yes. Okay. Yes. That's my new Auntie Pat. A cup of lubrication, y'all. We got to sip ourselves slowly, and we're going to sip each other. Look, T, I can't wait for you to come back, for us to love on you and support you in everything that you do. You all support your Black-owned businesses. I promise you, yes, we're going to always try to be here. When we not, like Lady O say, we somewhere in this space, yes, right?
We are.
Look at her, baby. Look at Darla. Somewhere thriving. We're going to make sure we figure out a way to come together. Lady O, tell Auntie Cynthia, look, one of your cousins or somebody in the chat, they was like, wait a minute, are you outside of Auntie Cynthia's house? Did you see in the chat?
I'm outside of cousin Ruth's house, and let me tell you, we were struggling. I said, y'all, like, I have to get on, but let me tell you, my cousins, my family made sure I was able to get on. So I'm so thankful. And Tracy, that's what it's all about, is you have to show up. You know, I could have easily said, oh, I'm traveling. This is our space. This is where people come to see us on Wednesdays. And I want to be responsible, and I want to be intentional and show up for everyone to know, so that they know we're here together always. You know, it's an always thing.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Well, you go and enjoy your family. Look, clearly it's still light outside where it's dark here. And what do? We're going to tell everybody about, look at that sweet baby. Look at Darla.
Oh, she couldn't be alone for too long, y'all. She done broke out the bathroom on me. I'm like, please don't bark. Please don't bark. But she came over to give me a hug. I wanted to say happy birthday, Lady O. Happy birthday. You look amazing.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you.
Yes.
Well, you all know how we do it, Lady O. How do we say goodbye? I feel like
I
I feel
send
like
you
I was going to sing Mickey Mouse, MOUC.
CKUI. I am sending peace, love, and positivity.
And remember, tomorrow isn't promised. So own your
Your now.
now.